Well, hello there. It's that time again. Yes, it is time for the blog that truly blazes here on this beautiful Sunday morning in South Florida, April the 10th of 2016. And as usual, I'm going to go over the energies of the end of last week's reading, what we're coming into now, and of course, always most interesting for us, what lies ahead of us towards the end of this week. So do stay tuned. A very interesting ride. Yes, the first card is the last card of the previous week's reading, and this card was the Six of Pentacles. Ooh, very nice. Attributed to Moon in Taurus, and in the Thoth Tarot entitled Success, it means harvesting for our efforts, manifesting. Taurus is fixed earth. It's grounding in manifesting. And the moon, of course, deals with tides and fluctuations. This is a waxing moon, meaning the moon is getting bigger. And that means that we can draw more stuff that we need to us, whatever those things may be. Whether it is emotional, spiritual, financial, especially financial now. Okay, this card is very good for the finances, so you may have seen some financial blessings the last few days. I know that I did. And I thank you for your support. But as the week progresses, we do face some challenges, but then even greater energy towards the end of the upcoming week, as you're going to see. Yes, the card for the present, what we're coming into now, is the Eight of Swords. Now, the Eight of Swords is entitled Interference. It's not really bad luck, though. I want to explain this to you carefully. It's basically mental energy that could potentially go awry. In the traditional depiction of this card, it's shown as a woman standing in the middle of 8 swords. She has a blindfold on, she's got what looks like binds around her, and she looks like she's trapped in this jail cell of swords. But here's the thing, if she shook her head, that blindfold would fall off. If she were to flex her arms, the binds would fall away because nobody knotted them, and there is a pathway to walk between the swords. So, in a way, this is mental, or not just in a way, but it is mental constriction, mental restriction, a sense of lack that isn't necessarily there at all. Now, when I saw this card, I was a little dismayed, but it makes sense to me, okay? Astrologically, the cards are falling together very well. The Six of Pentacles, Moon in Taurus. We actually had Moon in Taurus this weekend. Now, as the week progresses, coming around Monday or so, the Moon is actually going to be in the sign of Gemini, which is a mutable air sign, very, very flexible, very much one that can go back and forth, very Mercury ruled. And of course, our minds can be our greatest asset. They can be our worst enemy. How are we friends with our mind? We focus on the positive things that we want to manifest. When negative thoughts arise, we don't necessarily just ignore them. We can acknowledge it, and then we replace it with a positive thought. As we begin to manifest, it's easy to block it. It's easy to let either doubt come into our minds or lack of self-worth. That could be a killer, saying, well, I don't think I really deserve this. And if we don't think we deserve it, we're going to find a way not to get it, or a way to screw it up if we do get it. Okay? So we need to understand that we deserve the blessings that we receive in our life. Everything that we get in this life, we've earned it. Whether it's karmically earned or earned through our physical efforts, working a job, running a business, doing whatever it is, we are entitled to it. So the main thing with this is not a harbinger of disaster. What this is this is basically saying, get out of our own way. Get out of your way. Let your mind focus on those things which are important to you. Do not allow lack, limitation in your thinking. Disrupt what can be a very, very beautiful process, as we're going to see at the end of the upcoming week. Yes, the card for the end of the week is great. The Ace of Wands. Wands are fire, drive, initiative, leadership. And aces are new beginnings. So this is a new beginning to our energy. We may find we face a mental challenge. There may be a point that we come up against. This is what I'm thinking now. The Eight of Swords could be a particular block that we hit, a roadblock in our mind. And then we overcome it. We go, okay, I don't need this. I see where I'm limiting myself, and I'm going to burn this away. I'm going to release it. I'm going to let it go. and I'm going to focus on the positive, vibrant, good things in my life, which is represented by the Ace of Wands. And by the way, the moon will be in Leo at that point. So again, Leo, a fire sign, Wands, fire, it correlates together very nicely. So the cards are corresponding to astrological phenomena, which I find to be very interesting and very cool. And it indicates that we're going to be in a greatly more expanded state of consciousness towards the end of this upcoming week. So you have some good things to look forward to, some more manifesting, some beautiful energy, and just a vibrant way of living. But there you go. The blog blazed and you blazed with it. I appreciate your support. I really do. Until I see you next week, many, many blessings.